works. How does that work? Let me try refreshing the chat. Well, that's gone completely now. God knows what's going on now, guys. But there we go. Aha! I can now see myself. I can now see myself, but I'm on a bit of a lag though, so you'll have to stick with me. Right, just so I can let you know, up here, the line breaker. I don't know whether we saw this before, but that was I've got now the ring of death. Right, this is really on a on a slow thing. So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to work on it a little bit more, and then I will go live. But I can't see. Yeah, my family garden. I can see. Yeah, my back is probably better than my front. As Guardian Adventures as well. As I say, I'm a bit of a lag on the screen. So what's going on, big man? I tell you what's going on, big man. I'm a big man, and don't you forget it, young man. Yeah, just working on this. This is hard, man. There's a lot going on. Tried doing it on the OBS, which I quite like. I've just gone back over to YouTube on the classic thing. My daughter's got a friend staying over, and they saw that I was live streaming and come running down to the garage. Oh my god! With a bit of luck, they don't realise that I'm on. So yeah, it's very strange. Very strange. This. So anyway, right. As I say, we're in the tackle den. A few things in here. If you take a look up here, this is the new logo for Fish with Bish. At the top is the new merch. It's going to go on all the t-shirts and things like that. But, yeah, I know how you feel. Yeah, mine are bigger though. Mine can muscle in and beat me up. But at the top of the top up there, that's what the t-shirts will be on. Because no one wants my name on there, do they? Yeah, do you like the logos? Thanks, Seamus. Yeah, it's looking. I've just been thinking about, like, I need to build a brand, don't I? Because if I'm going to make a start at this, if I'm going to have a go, then I might as well do it properly. So, um, as I say, no one wants Bish on the t-shirt over the breast there, but the line breaker. Just thought, it's all about fishing, tight lines, and all that kind of thing. So, basically, mate, Monty's just asked where I'm getting the merch. All I'm doing at the moment is I'm just looking at Vistaprint to just try out how it looks but there's actually one when you've got 1,000 subscribers, which I think you've got. You can actually join one. I wish I could remember. I think it's called Teespring. I think it's called, mate. I think it's Teespring. Have a look at that on YouTube. From what I can gather about that is that you can upload your images to them. You don't have to pay anything outright. They print it off. The connection go. You put a link on your channel. People do it. Order it. It goes direct to Teespring. They send it to the customer. They take their bit and send you the money. Have a look at YouTube, mate, because I think if you put a carrot on a t-shirt, you might sell something. Yeah. Where am I getting the merch? Always carry you next to my breast, Bish. Oh, thank you, Seamus. But there you go. Few things have been happening. I was telling to both of you guys actually. I was telling you about. I've now gone part time, concentrating on concentrating on this a little bit more. Going to be working on a few things. Obviously, the tackle den is sort of on its way. Um, this end is going to be mainly for the live streams and this kind of thing. The other end, which I'll show you at another point, is where I'll be doing tutorials. It's also where I'll be doing the news from, and things like that. I'll show you that end on another live stream at another time. But basically, what I did was I've put a curtain rail across the top. I've bought some backdrops, and listen to this. This is brilliant. If you can buy on the internet on eBay, you can buy a backdrop frame with a couple of lights. I'll have to show you all the lights and everything like that. But I'll show you. I'll show you how I've done it. But there's a curtain rail. I've used shower curtains, some backdrops that I've bought. Everything's done at a short. Everything's done on a budget. Everything's done on a budget. So literally, um, I'll move a few things along and stuff like that. So, but yeah, there's a big shark face up there as well, which is a shower curtain. I've got a brick backdrop for when I'm going to be a bit of a homie. I've also got my drawing board, which is over this section here. You can't really see because the logos are there. And I'm going to be doing a Bob Ross. I don't know if you know who Bob Ross is. He's the painting guy. I'll be doing that video as well, all dressed up on that. I'm doing fish science. Asgardian Adventures. Seamus, you'll love this. I'm going to do fish science. I'm going to be doing stuff about. I'm going to be doing stuff about actual fish, sort of anatomy, sense of smell, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's all coming up. I've got 10 videos in ready to come. I've got my beginner's guide to pole fishing. Don't know if you've seen the last video, guys, but if you saw that elastic coming out, what a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant day I had on Wednesday with Spartacus. He gave up in the end. He couldn't handle it because I was catching too many big fish, so he packed up and just decided to be my gopher and throw the bait in. So, excuse me. But yeah, I'm 9 minutes in and I haven't given up yet. I'm thinking of doing a few things, setting up the live stream. I love what Monty does when Monty has a theme and goes along that theme. This one, basically, I just thought to myself, I've got to have a go. I've got to live stream because if Monty can do it, anyone could do it, eh? Oh, you'd have been proud of me today, mate. Cut the grass today. I've got to trim the edges tomorrow. I was trying to clean the pond out, but it's so full, chock a block with tadpoles. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about it. So all right, I'm just gonna move. See if I can move the what's it over. No, it's all right. Yeah, it's absolutely chock a block with tadpoles. I can't even get there because we've got that little duckweed or whatever it's called on the top. So yeah, hit the like if anybody hasn't. Well, there's only you two. So if I don't get 2 likes off you two, there's something wrong. But I'm quite pleased it's you two guys because like you're the ones that have been there all the time. So yeah, yes, Seamus, definitely we will get together over the summer because I don't do a lot of Predator stuff. So like yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. And Monty's coming down as well. I think he's visiting family by me, so I might see if I can pop over and see him. So that'd be good. I'll take the vlogging camera. So you need duckweed. What do you want duckweed for? It just covers the top of the pond. It's horrible stuff. Absolutely horrible stuff. Um, but I've got, as I say, they're like fizzing on the top of the pond at the minute. I got today. I saw at least 5 newts. Numerous frogs. What I have to do is beat the grass before I start mowing it because there's frogs everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So there you go. But no, there's a few things happening. As I say, I really got to go for it now on this. I'm really looking forward to what's coming up. Needed to. I don't know whether because you two guys both do this. Um, you two guys have both done live streaming basically from when you started. So I was just kept thinking to myself, I've got to do it, got to do it, got to do it. It just became this huge thing, and I was trying to perfect it. I was trying to get the best I possibly could, and I'm setting up my DSLR camera, which is I use a Lumix G6 when I do the fishing. And there's a way apparently of doing it and using it as a live stream. Also, the this microphone that you can see now and again. I'm just trying to get to grips with that properly so I can use it properly. But actually, the audio on this, you tell me, is the audio okay? Can you hear me? I'm loud anyway, so I don't know if the girls have been down and told me that they want to be in on the live stream, but I managed to get rid of them, so they've gone. Um, there is a lag on this. It's a lag of about that I'm seeing. I don't know whether you see it. There's a lag of a couple of minutes on on the the picture, where I think that's possibly so I have chance to read what's going on there. So excellent, audio's fine, absolutely superb. But so there you go. Yeah, I thought you two guys would know each other. To be perfectly honest, if you don't, Monty Seamus is awesome. Seamus Monty's awesome. Also, is absolutely brilliant. Ah, Virginia Fisherman, thanks very much for dropping by. Um, as I say, this is basically it's my chance to make mistakes and just have a go. And as I said to the two guys before you came in, um, all I wanted to do was just have a go, see how I could do it. So no, there you go. Anyway, Virginia Fisherman, take a look up here. That's going to be the new Fish with Bish logo. The top one's going to be on all the merch. I've got some hats coming, just as prototypes. Just want to see them. So you'll probably see them on me and Spartacus, my dad. But yeah, we've got quite a few things going on. Next live stream will be a bit better planned because this was just set up the camera, get going, let's have a look, see if I could do it. So excellent, thumbs up to you as well, my friend. Check everybody out. My Family Garden, Virginia Fisherman, have a look at each other. Please be careful what you're saying. Please don't use no words like sub and all that kind of thing. So There you go. Absolutely brilliant. You're going to catch I think is that carp? I can't see that because it's slightly over on the. Happy Fishing UK. How you doing? Thanks very much for dropping by. Um, Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I feel great, to be perfectly honest. I've had a great day today. Just been saying, I've been working on the garden today. It's a real mess. Down this end, just to give you a bit of context, this superb palace of creativeness down in there is a garage, basically. And it's at the end of my garden. It's not by the house. So all the way down the side of the garage down here is a real mess at the minute because there's a lot of building materials and things like that that's going on. So yeah, please hit the like, guys. Please carry on watching. So absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much for coming in. It's more than I could ask for. Um, yeah, everybody say hello to everybody else. If you've not met, please check each other's channels out. Um, this is going to be a regular thing now. The live streams. It's going to be better planned though. To be perfectly honest, I just threw this together. So cheers. But just to again just give you a bit of context, there's a lovely. I've got a little log burner in here, which is it's just a workshop log burner made out of an old canister. I didn't do it; a friend of mine did it, and I've just put a chimney all the way through up to the top. But it's nice and warm in here at the minute. But yeah, this end, as I say, mainly vlogging. The other end's going to be mainly for tutorials and things like that. The fishing guys here, you'll probably appreciate this more than my friend Monty there. He's my brother from another mother. Um, I've been to Dad's house today and found my granddad's old wooden reel, which needs a lot of work doing to it. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to clean it. Found his old rod as well. We're talking 60, 70 years old, probably even longer than that, the rod. And the reel even longer than that. So it needs cleaning, needs sorting out and stuff like that. But I'm going to actually do a video dressed a la Peaky Blinders, and go fishing with the wooden reel and the what's it and see what I can catch. We just see how that video works out. So I'm waiting for a message. Sorry guys, I know this is very rude, but I'm waiting for an important message off somebody. No. But yeah, if you've not followed me on Twitter, I'm actually on Twitter. It's Fish with Bish. If you look for that, and also on Instagram, look for it there. Virginia Fisherman. I like an old rod and reel. I do as well, mate. The actual feel of this rod, this reel. When I show it, when I do the video, because it needs to take it apart, it's all gunked up and all that kind of thing. So sympathetically take it apart and work on it, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean with the old rod and reels. The rod is a split cane rod. So Mike's Greenhouse, hello Mike, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Please hit the like. Thank you very much. Everybody, get to know everybody else. Absolutely brilliant. Actually, I think I know where that notification was. I bet that's my friend Monty telling everybody to. Yes, thank you, Monty. You're a good man. Good man. Yeah, hi, Mike. Thanks very much for coming in. You gardeners out coming in the stream. On the garden as well today. I have a few raised beds, which are really good. Cherry tree in the garden. The amount of cherries that are on there. Someone told me how to do it this year. I bought it really cheap from one of them pound stores. I say pound store, but it was about £4 about 3 years ago. Now I get cherries every year, the most beautiful blossom you've ever seen. And I think I'm using the right word when you say spalade. When what I've done is I've took the growing top out and worked it across the fence. So that's working really well, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Getting a lot of cherries on there because I think it only grows on the new growth. Might be wrong, might be right. Um, Also, Monty will be proud of me because I've just started the wormery back up. I'll just turn that off. Sorry, guys, that's a bit rude of me. True North Angler, how you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for coming in. Um, as I say, the wooden reel, aren't they called Scarborough reels? Uh, I think they are, but they're a lot bigger than this one. This one's quite big, but I think they're really, 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 really big. I haven't really looked at it properly, so oh, £3 chub, lovely. I caught some chub. I went to a place by me called Alvechurch Fishery. That video's in the pipeline. Um, strange day actually. Every single fish that was in that lake, every different species I caught. You'll see it on the video. I had a bream, I had roach, I had barbel, I had a chub, carp, loads and loads of different fish. But you'll see those all on the video. Yeah, True North Angler, thank you very much for coming in. Please hit the like, my friend. As I say, this is my first live. I can talk. I talk for England, but as I say, this is just on the normal laptop camera and the laptop audio also. So if we're doing all right with this, then should be doing a lot better once I've got the microphone up and running, which is over here. And I'm also going to be live streaming using a DSLR camera. Just working on that at the moment. So there you go. Are you at work now, True North Angler? Sorry, what's your first name? Tell me what your first name is, and I'm going to start writing these names down. I can't call you by your YouTube moniker. True North. Yeah. Um, this is an odd concept, I think, Seamus, to the guys from America and around the world. The closed season on the fishing. Um, the benefit of fishing the commercial. I, Monty, thanks very much for coming in. Hi, Adrian. I need to get everyone's names from Canada. Yeah, we're just saying to Seamus that a lot of you guys in England on the rivers we have a closed season from March to June, and it's the main spawning time for the same. We have a spawning time on the rivers, and so they don't like people fishing on the rivers. But where I fish on commercials, they're called commercial lakes, and basically they're stocked with lots of different fish. You can carry on fishing through the. Oh, uh, yes. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm not used to this yet. Um, we have a closed season, and but on the commercial lakes you can carry on fishing. But when I was a youngster, Seamus just said he can't wait for the 16th of June. Lots and lots of kids used to play hooky or truant or whatever on the 16th. and I'd be. I think at one point there was about 8 people missing out of my class because me and my mates all used to go fishing. We had a local pond by us, and we were all members of the club there that could use the facilities and go fishing. So God help us if ever the truancy man came down, he would have caught us all. So right, so yeah, we're on 25 minutes. Um, it's a hard one just to keep talking because, as I say, I didn't have anything planned. Normally, what I'll do is I'll have something set up and we'll have something to discuss and some things that I want to ask you guys, especially still like how you do things in your country and stuff like that. What I love about the guys in Canada and stuff like that, I was looking at some of the videos because I just watch every fishing video going, and Mike, I watch a lot of the gardening videos as well. Yeah, because I hate being indoors. I hate being. But anyway, talking about the guys in Canada and America, how you the perch and stuff like that when you're ice fishing. Some of those are pretty big. I've got to be honest, Adrian. I am pretty nervous, but I know that's strange coming from me. But yeah, I just as I say, I feel a lot better now. I've actually done it, and no, thanks very much for all coming in and making it quite interesting. It's lovely. I tell you what, I find very comforting about the about being on YouTube and being part of the community and everything. You get to see all different parts of the world, and it's very odd that someone in Canada is watching this video and I watch like you guys while you're fishing over there. So most popular fish in England, I'd say it's probably carp. To be perfectly honest, carp is big business here. Um, if ever you watch my videos are sort of I use pole fishing and elasticated pole. There's videos coming to explain exactly how I do it and how it's done. It's a totally different type of fishing on its own. You don't use a rod, you don't use a reel. All you're relying on is a piece of elastic taking the power of the carp or whatever fish it is you're fishing. But the, the big one over here is catching big carp. Um, as I say, there's a lot of money in it, a lot of money in it. So no, yeah, yeah, Happy Fishing UK. Give me your first name as well, please, buddy. Um, he's right. It's lovely, actually. Predator and stalking. I don't do a lot of that because, as I say, mine is. I basically sit still and try and get the fish to come to me. We do have Atlantic salmon, not where I am because I'm bang. If you imagine England, I'm probably the furthest away from the coast that you could possibly be. We do. Hi, Alan. Thank you very much. Happy fishing. Um, I we do have as Seamus says, we do have them, and they do spawn up our rivers. We still get. Seamus probably knows better than me actually, but I think we're even getting them in the Thames now because the water quality of a lot of our rivers has gone up. Because we pay as fishermen, we pay a license, and all that money that we get from the licenses goes direct to DEFRA, which is the people that look after our waterways and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty good actually. It's on the up, but having said that, we still have the problem with plastic, as does everywhere, and we do have some pollution and spillage If you look at Seamus does some brilliant videos. Um, he does some brilliant videos. He does like small stream fishing, but you want to see some of the fish that he pulls out. He did one the other day, which was absolutely brilliant. Probably just a little trickle of a river. Um, James will probably tell you where it is, but that's of a brook or a stream. And he got a brown trout out of there. Absolutely brilliant. Um, Adrian, yeah, we do have some stocking. What tends to happen is it tends to be that it's not proactive more than reactive. So if there's a terrible spill in a river, like a pollution or something like that, they'll try and replace them. We're having issues at the minute with our fish we call a barbel, which is brilliant to catch. It's a very sort of flat on the bottom fish. It sticks on the bottom. It's got four barbules at the front, and it sucks stuff off the bottom. Um, and we were having real issues with those. So they do stock those. And as I say, it just depends whether the rivers are monitored quite well, to be honest. I think they do stock trout in some rivers. They do. I don't think they stock salmon. Uh, but yeah, we do have stocking programs where I fish predominantly because I fish in. We call them lakes. Compared to the lakes in Canada, these are ponds. These are like muddy ponds. But they're run as a business. So if you imagine, I get to these places to go fishing, and there's normally a hut or a shop or a calf, and you pay your money there to go fishing. Um, so it's run as a business. So if you imagine their lakes are their sort of their stock, if you like. So they stock them because if they don't catch decent fish or they're not catching fish, people and it's run as a business, as a proper business. So uh, yeah, Seamus is right. Bobler are one of the strongest fish to fight in fresh water. Uh, Yeah, they can get to £10. I think I might do a live stream on this, and I'll keep them all by me, just to tell you like what the records are. But I've seen people on the Severn, which is right, the River Severn, which is right by me. I saw a guy pull a £15 barbel out, and like that fight's stronger than anything else you've ever seen in your life. Get back to work, Adrian, and that dash so you can buy some more fishing gear. Nobody has enough fishing gear in my eyes. Right, Mike asked the question a little bit earlier. What fish are in the Thames? Now this will shock you. This will shock you, Mike. There are there's some perch, there's bream, there's the normal sort of fish that you'd have in a river. So you got bream, you got perch, you've got pike. There are carp in there as well. There's little fish called gudgeon, minnows. There's loads and loads of really small fish in there. Roach is another one that's in there, and silver bream. But recently there was a report they found a dead tuna. Uh, Atlantic tuna in there. So it had swam up. Starting to get tuna coming back into. This is at the lower reaches of the Thames, where it's still a bit brackish. And also they have sturgeon. They've spotted sturgeon in there as well. So there you go. Yeah, there's quite a few fish in there. Yeah, I'm just reading. Just reading what Alan's put there. The problem here is most rivers run by clubs, not governments here. Up to clubs if you want to start. Yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's catfish in there as well. Um, yeah, it's the Thames is an up and coming place. It's yeah, you're right. Seamus is right, especially in the low reaches, which the low reaches I still class London and London docks. Yeah, and sea bass. Sea bass are brilliant. I've caught sea bass before. They're quite a strong fish as well. They're really aggressive, really aggressive. So yeah, I'm just looking at the time. We're on 35 minutes. I hope everyone's sort of enjoying it. There's only a few of us here, so that's quite nice. It's quite intimate. It's quite intimate, isn't it? But no, thanks very much, guys, for coming in and listening to me ramble. But yeah, we're having a good conversation. It's like in what was it? The Last Samurai. It's a good conversation. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll have some more stuff prepared. We'll have one about. I'm thinking about one about the world record fishing and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks, Seamus. I'm enjoying it also. Um, Mike, you might be able to answer a question for me. I'm looking for some. I want perennials. I don't want to keep putting loads of plants in that just die every year. But I want something that's got a long flowering season. Can you suggest any colour? I'm not too fussed about colour, but just want something that obviously deadhead and stuff like that. But I want something about a foot and a half. Yeah, I was just watching this. Hey, Grant's in the house. Thanks very much, Grant, for dropping by. As I say, first one this, so just bear with me if I'm doing a bit of rambling. But yeah, we're having a bit of a good conversation about some of the fishing that's going on over here, and some of the fish we've got in the rivers as well. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Mike to tell me about a decent plant to put in the garden. I've been working on the garden all day, and it's coming together. To be perfectly honest, I hope I'm not buffering. Primroses, Sweet Williams, yeah. Sweet Williams have got a nice scent as well, haven't they? Cheers, Mike. Thanks very much. Uh, yeah, no, I'm glad Grant's come in because I've just started up my wormery again. I've got 3 level wormery, and I'm just filling up the top level at the moment. I've got lots of casts in there, and I've got lots of the eggs that are in there. I've only got red worms in there at the minute, like the normal red worms that we have over here, left over from a fishing trip that I did. But every time I find a worm in the garden, it goes in the wormery, so there's a real mix in there. It's nothing like yours. Scrapping Irish has arrived. Thank you very much for coming in, my friend. Um, just doing another 10-15 minutes. As I say, it's just a very quick. Well, I say quick. I've been on for 38 minutes. That's long enough for your first live stream, I think. Just wanted to have a go and just see how it went with because I'm literally just using the laptop. So I've got the laptop audio and the laptop camera. I've got the the microphone that I'm going to set up for the next one, and I've got a DSLR camera which I'm going to set up for the next one. But I just wanted to see how it worked, whether I could get on and stuff like that. So, Scrapping Irish, can you tell me what his name is? I can't keep calling you Scrapping. How you doing, Scrapping? But dahlias, yeah. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, dahlias are good. Um, I've I had some dahlias a while back, and I lost them over the winter because I think I should have lifted them and put them in the greenhouse. But yeah, lovely. I love dahlias. There's one actually called I think it's the Bishop of Landudno or something like that. That someone bought me because obviously it had Bishop in it. But there you go. We're lucky actually that my daughter's not arrived because she did notice that I was doing a live stream earlier and come running down to the garage because this is my second attempt. So yeah, so what I'm doing is, as I say, I think it's only nice if I know everybody's first name. So as I say, scrapping if you can give us your first name, so I can actually interact properly with you guys. But just the guys who have just come into the live stream. The what you can see behind me here. This is I call it the tackle den. Laughingly, it is the studio. It's not really a studio. It's a garage at the end of the garden, and it's all done with smoke and mirrors. So if you went a bit further out, if you can't see my hands, then that's brilliant because all along that wall's not very good, and all the way along that wall's not very good. Bottom's where all the fishing stuff goes on. So Happy Fishing UK, Adrian, thanks very much for coming in, mate. That was absolutely brilliant of you to just drop by. So no, thank you very much, and I will see you soon. As I say, I'll probably actually tell people that there's going to be a live stream and at what time. I literally just threw this together, wanted to have a go. Right, we've been on for 41 minutes, so thanks very much, you guys, for coming in. I only wanted to do about 10 minutes, but the conversation's been absolutely brilliant. And as I say, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna knock it on the head. But Grant, thank you very much for coming in. Scrapping Irish, thank you very much for coming in and supporting. Please hit the like. And as I say, it's just what we'll do is we'll have something set up. What I'm asking you, Scrapping Irish, is I just wanted to know people's first names basically. So because I just think it's only polite. But if you don't tell me, you don't tell me. But um, yeah, I think it's a bit. I think it's a bit glitchy this because as I say, I am down in the garage, so I'm not got the best connection that I would have in the house. So I might actually do one in the house. I might actually do one in the house because my internet connection in there is absolutely brilliant. But down here, obviously, it gets weaker and weaker as you move away. So yeah, thanks very much, Grant. Thanks for coming in. I am going to leave it there, guys. Jason, thank you. I'm just going to Scrapping Orange. Just going to write that down. Yeah, thank you very much for coming in, guys. And as I say, what I'm going to do is I'll have some stuff set up for next time. We'll have a good conversation about stuff, and I think that's basically what I want my live streams to be about. I want people to go away and go, "Wow, that was a good conversation. We learnt something. We had a laugh. We had this, that, and the other." So thank you very much, guys. I'm going to knock it on the head there. I'll see you real soon. I've been Fish with Bish. You've been brilliant. I'm no good at this, mate. I'm no good at the Peter McKinnon stuff. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. I haven't got that kind of energy level. I'm old, me. I haven't got that energy level. But just to let you know, I've got loads more content coming up soon. Stuff about the garden, stuff about the pond. I'm actually going to move some of the tadpoles into a fish tank so we can watch them. There'll be like a weekly update on the frogs and the froglets. So no, thank you very much for coming in, guys. I'm going to end it there. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. I've been Fish with Bish. You've been brilliant. Thanks very much. Bye bye. All I got to do now is work out how to turn it off.